So today I want to share with you how I organize my swatch pictures for all my nail swatches. I've been using this app called A Note for well over 10 years. I want to say I've been using it for like 12 years. The first time I remember really using it was when I was in nursing school, and that was 12 years ago, over 12 years ago. I haven't been using it specifically for nail polish for 12 years. I would say I've been using it, bye Jess, probably for like 7 or 8 years. But I want to go ahead and share it with you. It's called A Note. I've been wanting to record this video since last year, but there wasn't like a good way to do it because the app is on my phone. I do everything for YouTube, Instagram on my phone, and there's no way to record my phone while using my phone. So I was going to use my iPad, but the quality just, isn't going to be that great. And I tried looking up on YouTube ways to like screen record your phone. And there's like really complicated ways to do it. You could download an app and then you have to like hook your phone up to something else, and I don't know, it just was complicated, so I never got around to doing this video. And then I don't know if there was an update to the iPhones, but my son pointed out to me that there's a way now that you can actually screen record your phone. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, so that the quality's gonna be good quality. Unfortunately, you can't talk during it because it just records the screen. It doesn't do like actual video. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do a voiceover, and I'm gonna have to like figure out how to time talking to correlate with the video. And also the app only records vertically, so the video is gonna have to be vertical instead of horizontal, taking up the whole screen. So I apologize for that. And then after I show you the note, it's called A Note, I'm gonna show you the app that I use to edit my pictures anytime I do pictures, not just for nail polish, but like my outfits of the day, whatever. That app I believe is called Photo Collage, something collage. You'll see it when I record the screen. But alright guys, I hope you like this video, and I'll see you at the end. Okay guys, so this is the folder that I use. The app is called A Note, and then within the folder, the app, you can create whatever folders you want. So I have, labeled differently. So for instance, I have my nail polish folder, and then when you open it, within it, you can have all these different notes, they're called. And then within the note, you can put whatever you want. Pictures, you can do typed information, whatever you want. So I do my notes, I label them as the different brands that I want to use. Some of them, if they're smaller brands, I'll put them together. So I have Bee's Knees, my Glam Polish, my Glitter Days. Then I have China Glaze, my Christmas Polishes, Dollish Polish, Emily DeMolly, Essie, my Franken Polishes, my Halloween Polishes, I Love Nail Polish, Native War Paints, Color Club, Ferraro Varnish. Then my Indies. My Indies, these would be brands that I have like 3 or 4 or less. Then my KB Shimmer, my KL, my Pretty Serious, my Different Dimensions, my Mainstream, same as with my Indies, how it's 3 to 4 or less, my 9-0, my Night Owl Lacquer, Polish for Days, Quixotic, OPI, my Orly, my Rogue Polish, my Rogue and Polish, Sally Hansen, LA Colors, Simple Colors, and then my Untried, and then my Zoya. So then when you click on each note, within it you can do the text or pictures. I do pictures. So I normally, this is a bad example, hold on. So OPI, I put my pictures in rainbow order, starting with pink. So pinks, reds, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, and then I do neutrals like whites, blacks, silvers, golds, grays, and then glitters. So if you click on a picture, up at the top, it will tell you how many, it'll say, like this one for instance, says 33 of 41. So that means I have 41 pictures within this note. So that means I have, since this folder is by itself, it's only OPI, I know I have 41 OPIs. That comes in handy when I'm doing my untrieds. So if you click on the picture, it shows that I have 171 untrieds. I'm not happy with that number, but what can you do? So when I do my untrieds, I don't put them in any kind of order. I just pull them in from my phone randomly. And then also any of them that are in my untrieds folder, they're also within their correlating folder. And then after I wear the polish, so for instance, if I'm going to wear this julep polish, I'll click on it, and then up at the top you see that little garbage can. You click on the garbage can and it deletes it from the folder. And then if I ever wanted to, it deletes it from the untrieds. It doesn't delete it from the other folder. I would have to go to the other folder to then delete it from there if I, say decluttered it or whatever. And then if I ever wanted to retrieve a picture, because when I put my swatch pictures into this app, once I do that, I delete them from my phone reel so that I'm not taking up double space on my phone, and that way my personal photos aren't full of hundreds of nail polish swatches. So if I ever needed to retrieve the picture for whatever reason, if I wanted to use it for Instagram or whatever, I would just click on the picture, and then down at the bottom, that little square with the little arrow button, you click on that, and then you just scroll up, you hit save image, and it resaves it to your photo reel. Alright, so that is how I store my polishes. When I first, because I've only been making my own swatch pictures since last year, since I started Instagram and YouTube. So before that, I would just have random swatch pictures in here. They weren't my pictures, they were just swatches that I got from off of Pinterest. I had a handful of people that I would always use their swatch pictures, like Just Face 90. I think Kelly Gonzo was her name. She used to blog. She doesn't do it anymore. Then a couple other people that I would routinely search for their pictures because they always had really clear, crisp photos. I can't tell you guys how satisfying this is to go through here and just have to see my own pictures. Sometimes at night when I'm just laying around, I'll just open up and just start looking at my swatch pictures. Like, I don't know, it's therapeutic for me. It's relaxing. I don't know. I love it. And anytime I'm interested in a new polish, I will come through and I will just start scrolling through to make sure I don't have any, duplicates, so I can compare swatches. I really love this app. It's so good. You can use it for other things. So for instance, YouTube. So you can make little notes, and within the notes, each note is an idea of a video that I want to make. You can star them for importance. So if you don't star them, they're just going to be alphabetical. But if you put stars on them, that gives it priority, and so it'll move it to the top. So for instance, WIW, what I wore, because I use this app note frequently to add what I wore for this month so that I can do my video, I put it at the top so that I can just add, whatever polish I'm wearing. And then so like up at the top, you can do text. So I would delete the July, March, whatever. You can delete it, and then you can write new. So every month I'll just put a new one. Polish pickup. This is every time I make my orders, I put the screenshot in here. So at the end of the year, I can make my video. And just a heads up, this year I'm going to be including prices. So I'm a little nervous about that. A little scared to know how much I spend on nail polish. But this is this app, you guys. You can also do a folder if you want something private and it requires a passcode. So if you want to do like a journal, something like that. Highly, highly recommend this app, you guys. It is so good. I have the paid version. I love it. Then this is the app that I use to make my pictures. So for instance, I would click on collage. You can pick whatever style you want. I always do the square ones for my photos. And then you would click on it, and then you would add in your picture. You can zoom in, you can zoom out. I always like to center like that. I cut off my thumb because I don't put polish on my thumb when I'm doing swatches. So I like to zoom in as much as possible without my nails going out of frame. So like that, I don't want my 4 nails going out of frame. So I zoom in as much as possible while still seeing the bottle shot. I like to see the bottle. And then you would go to text, and then you can type in whatever you want. This is Saint. I was decluttering this polish. You saw it in my declutter if you watched it. And then Norma suggested that I swatch it over like a blue. So I swatched it over Mom Jeans just to see what it looked like. So you can move this around. A lot of times I get, if you can see under the first Saint, you can see like redness under there. I get really bad torn cuticles and they hangnails and they rip and they tear. So a lot of times I will try to cover it up with oh, look at that. Oop, almost perfect. Anyways, and then after you do your picture, you would hit the little arrow button up at the top with the line under it, and then you click on the X and then save photo, and then that saves it to your swatch wheel. Alright guys, those are the apps. So I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, so this is how I make and store organize my swatch pictures. This app, A Note, is highly useful. I really recommend that you look into it. I have the paid version. I've been using it for so long. I love the app. I don't know if I had enough time during the video to do a voiceover to say when I save my pictures into this app, I then will delete them from my phone. That way they're not taking up double space, and that way my personal phone, my personal pictures aren't full of hundreds and hundreds of nail polish pictures. And that's nice because you're not taking up double storage on your phone and within the app. And then also the nice thing is, if I ever wanted to retrieve that picture, I just go into whatever folder it's in, and I'm pretty sure I showed it in the video, and then you can just save it, and it saves it right back to your phone. So a lot of times when I'm doing my nail polish swatch, when I'm painting my own nails, a lot of times I paint my nails at night because I just don't really sleep well at night, and so I just, I'm up, so I paint my nails, or I don't get around to it during the day, and then I'll paint my nails at night. But at night there's not good lighting, so a lot of times if I'm wearing a polish where I'm just wearing the polish on its own, I'm not doing any kind of combo or any accent nail, anything like that, I'm just wearing the polish on its own, then I will go and retrieve my swatch picture, and I will use that to put on my Instagram so that I have a nice clean picture with good lighting. Anyways, I highly recommend you guys use this app. If you have any questions, any comments, leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.